I guess a tough one. Give Michigan State credit. Start of the game, I thought they were really good. Jen Koska made a bunch of shots early and got going, and we weren't very good defensively to start the game. And that's on us as coaching staff to do a better job having them ready to play, and we just weren't very good to start. I was really proud of the way we fought back, the way we played in the second half, our heart and energy and desire, and we stayed with it, being down 12 even late, and came back and had some good looks. And Brittany had a fairly good look to win the game, but didn't go down. So, but proud of our team and the way they played in the heart, and just opportunity to grow. How do we figure out how do we start the game better defensively, start the second half better defensively? Both those things hurt us throughout that game. But we showed a lot of heart and energy, forcing 34 turnovers, and Powers is a really good play, forcing 13 turnovers out of her. I was proud of our execution and the buzz and doing that, but just not quite enough to get it done tonight.
And Coach, one thing that was kind of a key point coming in was Michigan State was a great rebounding team, and they did out-rebound you guys by a good margin.
Yeah, part of the rebounding stats doesn't always line up because we had 16 more shots because they have so many more turnovers. So, the one thing, I look at the percentage. They missed 22 shots and got 10 of those. That's way too high a percentage. That's really the one percentage, thing that we look at. They're usually going to have a lot more defensive rebounds because we force so many turnovers, but they can't get that high a percentage. Of the 22 missed shots, they can't get 10 of the offensive rebounds.
And Jackie, you had a bit of a game, a bit of a turnaround. I know it's been a little hard in practice with the inconsistencies, but you made a few big plays. How did that feel?
Good. It was nice that my teammates got me the ball and they trusted me with the ball to go and score. 5 for 14 isn't the best, but it works. I'm glad that my teammates and my coaches all have confidence in what I can do.
I read there are a lot of loose balls, scrums, and everything. It was a pretty physical game. And down the stretch, how much does stamina come into play?
Excuse me?
How tired did you get towards the end of the game?
I wasn't really tired. I was just more worried, what's next, and I just kept moving forward, just trying to move on to the next play. Even though I was tired, I didn't let that stop me.
And, what sorts of things go through your mind when you see the other team have such a hot start to the game like that? It seems like every shot was falling for them.
Defensively, when we got after it, I wasn't really worried about anything.
It just took a long time for us to get after. I felt the last 7 minutes of the first half we played really hard and played well. It just took a long time for us to get going. They scored 36 pretty quick. Still a lot of time left in the first half, and then the last 7-8 minutes we defended and played pretty well again. And I thought throughout the second half we held them at 25 points in the second half. They're a pretty good offensive team. Just beat Rutgers and played with Maryland and beat Penn State at Penn State. So they're playing their best basketball of the year right now. And after a really slow start, we defended pretty well. Yeah, I think one thing is play Powers more off the dribble and do a better job keeping her in front and trapping her, making her have to give up the ball. I thought Ivory and Kylie did a good job. Jackie and Brittany tried to match up in the press. That gave us a lift and not letting them get set up quite as easily against the buzz. And I thought our guards did a good job of trapping Jen Koska and getting some pressure on them, making kind of long passes, and they threw a lot of long passes. Yeah, the one thing I did, got to keep believing. I wanted her to take the last shot, honestly. She just hit the last shot against Purdue. She's shooting 47% from three-point line. And, that I believe in that kid. I told her before the game, I think she's as good a three-point shooter as there is. And think the next one's going in. And you're not always going to be perfect every night, but you got to believe the next one's going in. And I think if she had taken the last shot, she probably would have hit it.
You had 4 players in double digits, a bit of more of an even distribution in scoring. Was that kind of the plan going in?
Yeah, every game's different. I like it. Honestly, I like the box score. I like it the games when we have more balance. I like that Jackie had a great take getting to the rim in a finish. And I thought Brittany Carter's been shooting the ball better, and Brittany hit 3 threes and had some good takes as well. And I would like Shatrice to have a few more shots probably than she did, but part of that's on her for not posting, not getting enough touch, getting to her spot quick enough. But overall, I like the balance, and I like that Jackie hit shots, and Brittany and Ivory took a lot of shots tonight, but she stepped up, made some shots late too that were big. So it's good to have balance. All those guys can score and do different things to help us win. Yeah, I think Mills is a good defender. You know, they play behind and push you out. We wanted her to get more touches on the block. Late in the second half, she got a few of those, hit Jackie on a great cut, made a really good pass to Jackie, and, you know, that action diving off the weak side. But, yeah, we just didn't get her to the spot quick enough. I think she got pushed out and caught too many away from the basket. When she catches it near the basket, she's awfully good.
And at the end of the first half, you know, you guys, you know, kind of had travel, kind of a back and forth. You know, what do you think was going through your team's mind?
Yeah, I think, you know, the West are calling the travels fairly tight, which, you know, I think a lot of them were, and we got to adjust and be smarter. One of the things in the dribble drive is you get a lot of starts and stops of the ball, so you got to clean that up. And, you know, we were plus 17 in the turnover margin, so you got to feel pretty good about your opportunities to win when you're plus 17 in the turnover margin.
Jackie, could you sense any frustration from Michigan State when you guys were trapping them every time down the court in the second half?
Absolutely. That's what kind of like the buzz does to other teams. We were playing it really aggressive. At first, we kind of weren't. We were kind of like laying back, and then the coaches said, like, okay, we got to be aggressive. We got to force them to take bad shots and quicken their offense, I guess. And you can definitely see that with a couple of the players and with a couple of the passes that flew over the other person's head. I mean, that's always positive, and that kind of gave us some energy, and I think that's kind of what helped us get back in it. But, I mean, it wasn't quite enough, but it definitely helped us for sure.
You mentioned the slow start. I mean, do you think being down by 13 to start the second half kind of gave you a sense of urgency to get up on them more?
Yeah, I think the first half of the first half, first 10 minutes were kind of slow, and we could have been a little bit more aggressive. But then we definitely picked it up, and then we picked it up more in the second half. We definitely fought hard coming back, and that's what put us back in the game. But we can't really start off like that.
Coach, I mean, it seems like this team comes back in the second half and being down majority of the time. What does it say about that?
Yeah, I think that says a lot about their resiliency and heart, and I thought what they did enough against Purdue, made a big shot to win it, and tonight it wasn't quite enough. But I've been really proud of this team that they haven't hung their head. They haven't, you know, when teams have been making shots and making plays, they stay with it and keep fighting and keep believing and give ourselves an opportunity. We just beat Ohio State, just beat Minnesota, two really good teams at home, and had a great opportunity today to finish this one, but didn't get it done. So hopefully we'll respond and be ready to go against a really good Michigan team on Saturday.